Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Apologies, we are a few minutes late here. Some technical difficulties this morning. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Poopy, no beard, top signal. Yeah, I'm clean shaven today, man. I decided to just have a fresh, clean look for the spring. Don't worry, I'm gonna grow it back, but not top signal, not top signal. Maybe it's a bullish signal, right? Getting nice and clean, getting ready for profits. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Bitcoin is bouncing. It's another beautiful day in the crypto bull market. Yes, I am clean shaven. Yes, the beard is not around right now, but I'm going to grow it back. Welcome. Trying to go on live on TikTok. E-tron, good afternoon. Welcome. Cohen Denif, good evening. Cohen, if I'm saying that right, where are you based? Welcome in. Another beautiful day in the crypto bull market. Bitcoin is moving. Seeing some alts starting to move as well. Let's see here. I'm trying to get my TikTok going live too. I'm trying to go live on all platforms. Good evening. Welcome in. We'll give a few more minutes for folks to come into the stream. I'm also trying to go live on TikTok. This stream is on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Trying to get to go live on TikTok as well. Let's see here. Trying to get the word out there, guys. The bull market is here. Welcome. Mark Hope says this pump is fake for Bitcoin. Spencer, good evening. Matt, good afternoon. How are you? The Great Escape says, love your work, bro. Keep slaying that horn. Oh my gosh. John Doe says, so different dates for the Bitcoin halving. What is the best place to find this accurate information? Yeah, John Doe, you know, it's going to fluctuate based on what the miners are doing. So that's kind of why we have kind of the fluctuations. Trying to get TikTok going here, but it's giving me problems. One age verification. Goodness. All right. All right, everybody, let's take a look at the market here. Let's see what's happening. Bitcoin currently at $69,000, $641, excuse me, $69,641. Ethereum back over 3,500, which is great. You also have BNB at 591, close to 600. Solana continues its move towards 200. It's near $193. XRP over 64 cents, Dogecoin over 18 cents. It surpassed Cardano. Wow. Dogecoin is at number 8. I missed that this morning. Wow. Meme coin still moving, guys. Still moving. Cardano is at number 10. Well, excuse me, number 9. So Dogecoin at number 8, Cardano at number 9, Avalanche at number 10, and Toncoin. I've never heard of this project. It is at number 11. It looks like it's on the move here, so which is really great. But the big news, I think, is Bitcoin on the daily chart, guys, is seeing a bounce. That's a very good sign. You can see here a couple green candles printed. Well, actually, a mini green candle, then a big large one, and another large one. And another important metrics is the DXY is forming a red candle. So we've been talking about this for weeks, right? As Bitcoin's been consolidating, moving sideways, we want to see that DXY start to break down, more red candles. Regardless of if you hold Bitcoin or not, and you just hold altcoins, you want to see this because risk assets, Bitcoin and altcoins, will pump as the DXY crashes and keeps going down. This is the dollar currency index. So we're seeing that correlation, right? DXY, red candle on the daily, Bitcoin green candle on the daily, and vice versa. So we don't want the DXY to get stronger. We want the DXY to get weaker so that assets start to pump. Let's see here. Hopefully this thing keeps breaking down, guys. That would be really good. And the alts, of course, are going to move with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the rising tide that lifts all boats. So great to see Bitcoin moving this morning and the DXY going down. Now, here's what Matthew Hyland, a great analyst, shared yesterday. The Bitcoin bulls have successfully defended the weekly close. So there was a key support level that was needed to build on. And I think we're seeing the fruition or the fruits of that Bitcoin is moving. We found that support. So that's really good. However, I want to be cautiously optimistic in the short term. Long term and macro, I'm bullish. We're going to new highs this year, blow off top. We are in a bull market. But in the short term, this still needs to validate itself. We could easily be faked out here, right? I see some of you in the chat are saying fake. I hope it's not fake, but it could possibly be fake, right? We have to prepare for all scenarios. So on the charts, Bitcoin looking good, but we got to let it play out. But even on the zoomed out chart, when in doubt, zoom out. We see this could be a very nice place to keep bouncing, for Bitcoin to bounce and move up to maybe to 80,000s, right? Or maybe to 90,000 before correcting again and pulling back again. It would be awesome if by the end of this month, which is this week, of course, we start moving into April with a very strong momentum into the Bitcoin halving. So let's see what date is the Bitcoin halving right now. It fluctuates because of how the miners are mining Bitcoin. So right now it says is 28 days away, and that the halving ETA is April 22nd. That could change. It can move up earlier or it could get later. It just depends what the miners are doing and how aggressive they are with mining. So good sign, and it would be awesome, like I said, if Bitcoin heads into April with really good bullish momentum and we head into the 80,000s, possibly 90s, right? That will be amazing for the halving. And I think retail is going to wake up at the $90,000 mark, maybe at 80. I don't know, but I think retail really is going to wake up at 90, and as of course 100. Let's check Google Trends here and see what the search volume is. Let's see here. Bitcoin past day. I think things have cooled down a bit on the searches. Let's see the past 7 days. Yeah, you can see a bit of a decline in Google Trends for searches around Bitcoin. Yeah, over the past 30 days, there's certainly a decline. But that is good and healthy because Bitcoin, obviously price is a big driver for people's attention and the searches that we get. But we need Bitcoin to cool down, build support levels, and build that strong foundation so it can bounce to the next level up, which once again could be in the 80,000s, maybe 83, 84,000 before another pullback, or we go up to 90, then we have another pullback. Nevertheless, I believe we're headed to six figures and higher this year. for Bitcoin. And altcoins will move with it, folks. The liquidity will flow from Bitcoin down to the altcoins. So let's see if Bitcoin can break $70,000 again today. That would be really great. And we keep moving upwards. Now, from a macro standpoint, we got another analyst here showing the following chart. He says, HODL wave has taken another significant leg down. The countdown to the top has begun. Higher to go, but time to pay attention, Sheik. It's a little meme there of Sheik's buying up all the Bitcoin. So you can see this chart at the top here, the HODL wave, as far as holding your Bitcoin, during any types of down zones or not near the peak, you essentially want to be selling, not hodling, right? You're hodling from in the bear market, buying the bear market bottom and hodling on the way up. And then you got to look at taking profits. So things are moving in the right direction here. Now, macro investor Raoul Pal shared a great analysis yesterday. This is so good. And I'm going to break it down for you guys. It's really good, guys. And it goes back to what we've been talking about, that global liquidity and the money printer and all these things impact crypto markets as well as the stock markets and equities, right? Because as they keep printing money and debasing their currency, the value of the assets increase. We've seen that with real estate, stocks, crypto, of course. So Raoul says here, what is macro/crypto summer and why does it matter? Well, macro summer has started. It's the part of the everything code cycle where the ISM picks up GDP growth. So he says, and that is driven by liquidity, which bottomed at the end of 2022. So of course there was quantitative tightening, right? The Fed started selling off whatever equities and things it was holding, securities and so forth. Now we're at the tail end of the QT cycle, and we see they're passing, budget to raise or provide the budget of $1.2 trillion, raising the debt ceiling. We see different countries around the world are starting to cut rates, and they're starting to pump money into the markets and into the economy. What does that mean? How do they pay for it? They have to turn the money printer back on. So liquidity, global liquidity will rise and asset prices will rise with it. And he says that is driven by liquidity, which bottomed at the end of 2022. Macro summer and fall are all about liquidity rising and is a core part of the everything code thesis. So in this color-coded chart here, you see that green is spring, summer is yellow, red is fall, and blue is winter. Winter, right, folks? We don't want to be in winter. That is the bear market. That is the QT cycle. But we are just coming out of spring and we are starting into summer. So expect higher prices as we move into the year and into 2025, folks. So he continues here and he says, and that in turn lifts tech stocks. They love macro, summer, and fall. He says, but Bitcoin loves macro, summer, and fall even more. Crypto summer has started and fully develops post-halving. It's all the same everything code cycle. So Raoul is zooming out here, right? This chart goes back to since 2012 when they introduced quantitative easing and started printing money like crazy. And you have these 4-year cycles with the Bitcoin cycles, which, one could argue it's not so much the halving as it is the presidential cycle, and which correlates to liquidity, meaning every president looks to print money to make the economy and the stock market look good. And obviously all of that is correlated together. So it's happening again is the point. And, once again, we're out of that winter zone, which was brutal, which is the bloody bear market, which is 2022 and even early 2023. So we saw growth in all of 2023. We're seeing growth, obviously, so far this year, and expect that to continue. So Raoul also highlights here, this happens to be an election year cycle too. So he's highlighting that the election cycle correlates with the Bitcoin halving cycle, as well with the liquidity cycle, right? Every president wants the things to look good to get the re-election. He says, but macro / crypto summer is really also alts season, and the season they leg the dogs out. I think he meant let the dogs out. But yeah, guys, altcoins will perform, right? Again, the liquidity flows from Bitcoin down to the altcoins, and then you see that massive pump. So be patient. Even if you don't hold Bitcoin, you just hold Ethereum or XRP or Dogecoin or whatever coin you hold outside of Bitcoin, that liquidity, and I don't make the rules, this is just the data, it flows into Bitcoin first and then down to the alts. So I'm expecting alts to perform well. This is why I'm diversified. I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Avalanche, AVAX, and so forth. Solana as well. I have some Solana tokens. So Raul, I think, is spot on here. He also said here the liquidity should rise all the way into the end of 2025. I don't expect an exact match here, more subdued, but who knows? So history, does not repeat, but it does rhyme. Essentially what he's trying to say, it's not going to be an exact match, but the principles and the foundation of what's happening in the macro affect crypto and the stock market and so forth. So he says, using many of our everything code inputs, we get a forecast of global liquidity that looks like this. I have no idea whether it's China, the EU, Japan, or US that drives this, or maybe a bit of all. Time will tell. So global liquidity obviously includes all the countries. Who will lead? Who will be the lead dog here? I think that's what Raul is saying. I'm not sure, but we saw China, they banned short sellers a couple months ago, and they said they were ready to inject like $200 and something billion into the markets. So maybe China leads because their economy has hit the recession situation first, right? In the UK, I believe they started cutting rates, if I'm not mistaken. So it doesn't even matter who's the first mover. They will all have to do this because it's a fiat debt-based system that they have to keep printing. It's just a matter of time. Raul says here, the work we have done on the everything code in Global Macro Investor, GMI, has been central to my investing strategy and got us max long tech and crypto in December 2022. We have forecasts out to the end of 2025 for crypto and tech from this work, but obviously I won't publish them here. So this is really great analysis. I love these charts, and this is what you guys want to have in the back of your mind. It's not just did my coin go up, but what's happening in the macro. Are they printing money again? Are we in a quantitative easing cycle? And what part of the bull market are we in? So clearly Raul color-coded here with seasonality, right? We are out of spring, which was 2023. We're in summer now, which is 2024, obviously. And then fall could be 2025. Now, things could go faster than anticipated, right? As we've been talking about, Bitcoin is way ahead of schedule. It broke the all-time highs ahead of the halving. That has never happened in the history of Bitcoin. So could we see the blow off top this year? Maybe, or maybe early 2025. Maybe it's in January, February 2025, right? So this is why you need to have a plan. Know what your cash out plan is so that if Bitcoin does hit its blow off top sooner, then you start taking your profits. And I'll do the same thing for altcoins, right? Now the altcoins lag behind Bitcoin. So let's say Bitcoin hits its blow off top, oversold, it starts to correct a bit, and then the liquidity all start going crazy, right? Ethereum, Solana, XRP, all these things start pumping. You are ready with a plan to take your profits. And obviously, you want to follow some great chart analysts like Alessio Restani, like Blockchain Backer, and many more, Bob Lucas, and so forth, to get a better idea of where are we and where, do we have another leg up, or is this it? Is this the top? And we got to start cashing out, right? Now, my personal strategy is I'm cashing out on the way up. The same way I dollar cost average in at the bottoms, because no one can call the exact bottom, no one can call the exact top. If they do, please ask them for the next week's winning lottery number, because they have a crystal ball. But generally, no one knows what the exact top is or exact bottom is, but you dollar cost average in at the bottoms and you dollar cost averaging out at the tops, right? You're layering out, you're laddering out because you just don't know what the top is going to be. An example I'll share with you guys. I have some Bitcoin at 90K. I'm going to start taking profits on Bitcoin. My sell points are 90K, then 100K, then 110, then 120. I don't know if we get beyond that, but at least I'm taking profits off the table. And I am, and some people might say, dude, are you crazy? Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million, man, or 500,000. You don't know that. If you have a time machine or a crystal ball, please let me borrow it. So The game here is to walk away with money. The game is to make money, whether you're investing in stocks, real estate, and so forth. Are there some crypto I'm not selling forever? Yes, I've been on record. I have some Bitcoin. I am not selling it. I'm going to hand it over to my daughter and things along those lines. So that's my strategy. And my hope is that Bitcoin today is going to cross 70K and keep going up. Now let's talk about some news, guys. There was actually some debunking of the news that the EU was banning anonymous crypto transactions via self-custodial wallets and so forth. I'm not going to read through this entire thread, but I am going to point you in the direction of Patrick Hansen. He works at Circle, the issuer of the USDC stablecoin, and he's a director of EU strategy and policy at Circle. So he knows the EU markets and the regulations. But let me read the initial tweet that he sent out. He said, yesterday was a prime example of why crypto Twitter and often crypto media should not be trusted when it comes to crypto policy. Let's debunk claims that the EU is banning anonymous crypto transactions or self-custodial wallets. So apparently it's not a full-on ban and nothing really changing here. It's kind of misinterpreted, but I do want other people to weigh in, right? We want to get some more dialogue and information, but this is a very long thread. I'm not going to read it through it, but the initial reports is what I'm trying to say. This is not as bad as it seems on its face. So I will keep researching this and I'll get you guys the news once I get more voices to weigh in, credible voices, whether it be regulators or industry leaders and so forth. So quick FYI there. Now, many of you know the AMM, the automated market maker service or feature, has been launched on the XRP ledger. However, it's running into some problems here. So I want to let you guys know about this. Ripple, they reported, we've identified a discrepancy in a few AMM pools in which transactions are not executing as intended. Our engineering team is working to resolve the issue alongside community participants. Out of an abundance of caution, it's best not to deposit new funds into AMM pools for now, and those holding LP tokens consider redeeming them. We'll provide updates on this thread as soon as possible. Ouch, not a great start, but we've seen many times version 1.0 of any technology has bugs, has issues. So hopefully they can get this resolved. This doesn't mean it's the end of the AMM and so forth, but we got to give this time. So I would stay away from this for a while until we hear from folks at Ripple and other developers and other folks who said, hey, I'm using it. There's no more bugs. There's no more problems, but be careful. I don't want anybody to lose their money. So this is something to pay attention to, guys. Let's see here. All right, we got news here. Elon Musk asked why Ethereum co-creator Vitalik Buterin left X, aka Twitter. So this is interesting. I think so. The TLDR here is Elon Musk wants to know what happened to Vitalik, why he's not posting as much. Well, Vitalik has been active on Farcaster. I can't say that. A crypto-centric Twitter-esque social media platform. So there's a clear blockchain competitor here for social media, and I set up a Farcaster account. So if you're on there, you can follow me. Just look for Thinking Crypto. It seems legit and it seems good so far. I still have to play around with it to give you guys a thorough review. But this is the future, guys. And Elon, I know he's trying to integrate blockchain and crypto payments and all these different things. He better hurry up because competitors are popping up. Web3 is only going to become bigger and stronger. There's only going to be more adoption, and people are going to go to these platforms, especially if they integrate tokens where you get incentivized to post. You get rewarded. And remember, those tokens are not just within the ecosystem of the platform, but they can go into an outside market, right? They can go within the crypto market where you can cash out, or you can use it within the ecosystem of the platform. And that's the unique thing about Web3. In the past, tokens would only be locked within the walled garden of the game, the platform, and you couldn't take it outside to go spend it or cash it out or convert it to fiat, right? That was very difficult. And there was also the potential for fraud because there was no blockchain technology. Now there's blockchain technology, so it's verifiable. You can't hack it, you can corrupt it. So the tokens are capped. You earn it on the platforms. You can then go spend it or cash it out. That is the future, the token economy, folks. That's what's coming. You're going to see it with video games, the metaverse, and much more. This is why I believe GameFi will be really big, I think, this cycle and future cycles as the video games start to integrate tokens and blockchain. So interesting stuff going on here. All right, guys, come on, hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. And yes, I did shave, no beard. Yeah, I went clean cut. I decided to go a bit clean today, guys, and then I'll grow it back though. But it's a clean shaven cut, so maybe it'll bring us good luck for profits and things like that. No, I'm not superstitious, so don't worry about it. Let me see what the chat's saying here before we move on to the other news. CMDR says Tony has a post-lunch buzz. I actually had some coffee before this, so maybe that's why I'm very energetic this morning. Tanya May says hi from Dublin, Ireland. Tanya, welcome. I would love to visit Ireland someday. Let's see. XRP Slave says half-breed Tony blocked me from my VeChain question. What are you talking about, man? Or are you like posting like a certain word that's blocked? I haven't blocked anything. I've just been talking about the news. Tomato Pete says the UK kept rates unchanged. I believe Switzerland cut rates last week. Yeah, you're right. H Yang says, follow you, brah. You should be the XRP. Awesome. All right, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't as yet. Hit the heart button if you're on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you're listening in from, or watching, I should say. All right, let's move ahead to the other news items. So we all know the SEC took a massive loss in the debt box case. They got sanctioned. The judge said, you guys are assholes, you're ridiculous, right? They lied to the court. And then Gary Gensler recently was being interviewed, and he was saying, oh, the crypto markets could use a little disinfectant. Well, Congressman Tom Emmer, who I've had on the podcast, he retweeted that quote and said the SEC could use some disinfectant, especially after the debt box case. And if you guys saw the podcast from the other day where Eleanor Terrett of Fox Business reported that the SEC scrubbed their website of the debt box news because they lost, and I think they're pretty embarrassed, but everything lives on the internet, so I don't know what they're trying to hide. It just looks like really stupid, but it shows this is why we have to keep fighting. The fact that they did that shows that Gary, his whole optics and facade is lying. All his lies are falling apart, that he has to go remove that from the website. Why would you have to do that? Just leave it. Everything is out there, but he's scared. He knows the deal. All right, guys, be sure to check out our sponsors. Uphold, great platform to buy Bitcoin and crypto, link in the description. Also, BitGo, one of the top tier crypto custodians in the crypto market, working with Nike and Bitstamp and many crypto companies. They have a lot of great services like hot wallets, custodial wallets, self-managed cold wallets, NFT wallets. Also, check out our other sponsor, VeChain. I'm a VET token holder. VeChain is one of the top leading enterprise blockchains out there, working with BMW, working with PwC, Walmart China, Boston Consulting Group, and so forth. Great blockchain, getting a lot of adoption. I am bullish on this project. Like I said, I hold the VET token. All right, let's see what other news we got here, guys. Aura's on-chain AI Oracle is now available on Ethereum mainnet. Great example of real-world adoption of blockchains, guys. This is pretty big. So verifiable Oracle protocol, Aura, O-R-A, is launching its on-chain AI Oracle on Ethereum mainnet. Although the initial launch of OAO, if I'm saying that right, is on Ethereum, over the coming weeks, the Oracle will be live on Optimism, Base, Polygon, and Manta. Implementing machine learning or AI onto blockchain gives machine learning computation access to blockchain verifiability, validity, fairness, and transparency. Despite the benefits, there have been difficulties with bringing AI on chain. So this is great that Ethereum is getting this type of adoption, and obviously Oracle is, if you know if you know your tech and all of those things, this is a big adoption news, guys. So we'll see what happens though with Ethereum, given that the SEC is targeting them with the security status, right? I don't believe Ethereum is a security. I believe the SEC needs to update the Howey test. This way we can know how to treat these blockchains and tokens. And this is not 1930s with orange groves and orange trees. So they got to figure out something here. All right, I want to answer some questions in the chat here. Let's see what. Oh, Bitcoin is over 70,000, guys. We started the stream. Bitcoin was 69,600 bucks. It is over 70. This is a good sign. Let's see what's happening with the DXY. Okay, DXY, that red candle is getting stronger in the daily. So once again, I still need this to prove itself. We could easily be faked out. The question was this fake or was this legit? It seemingly looks legit. We will have to wait and see. It could easily roll over again. So we just got to be careful out there. But this is a good sign. Bitcoin, $70,178. Actually, I forgot to share with you guys the sentiment data, which I usually share with you all. Sentiment is a great platform to get crypto metrics and trends and much more. If you want to sign up, you can get a nice discount using the code ThinkingCrypto, link in the description. Let's see what are the trending tokens right now. Okay, first is Ondo with good positive sentiment. I don't know what Ondo is. So Ondo is trending due to the suspect Ondo project party address withdrawing liquidity from the Uniswap wrapped ETH/Ondo trading pair, transferring tokens. What the hell? I don't even know what the hell that is, man. Anyway, it's trending with good positive sentiment. Internet Protocol comes in at number 2 here with high positive sentiment. I don't know if how many of you guys hold ICP. USDT on Avalanche, so Tether running on the Avalanche blockchain, so that's trending at number 3. Dogecoin trending at number 4. No surprise, Dogecoin took the number 8th spot from Cardano on the market cap list. Oh my God. Would you guys stop investing in bullshit like Terra Luna Classic and FTX tokens? These projects are dead. Come on, guys. I swear, people sometimes. But it's trending here at number 5. Please, I'm going to tell you guys, don't touch this. This is garbage. Same thing with the FTT token for FTX. These are collapsed projects and businesses. All right, number 6, we got Hedera coming in with positive sentiment. I hold the HBAR token. I'm bullish on this project. Relio Network coming in here at number 7 with high positive sentiment. Boba Network comes in at 8 with high positive sentiment as well. Tokamak Network, the Ton coin, coming in here at number 9. And IDEX, strong positive sentiment, coming in at number 10. Let's see what the chat's saying here. Gtron 212 says, thinking of buying $500,000 of Linu for a quick 10x. What do you think? I don't know what Linu is. Let's look it up here and see. But Bitcoin over 70,000, guys. We started to stream when Bitcoin was just over 69. Looney, what was it? Linu. Wait, no, I'm getting my words confused here. Let's see. Oh, is that a meme coin? Man, if you want to throw $500,000 on a meme coin, I would say just know it's like walking into the casino and throwing it $500,000 on black, on roulette or red. It's that risky, so just be careful. But maybe it has upside, Obviously, I can't give financial advice, but I can tell you that I don't mess with meme coins. I stay away from them. So best of luck to you. Let's see, Bitcoin's moving, man. $70,222. That's a big move. Men of Fortitude. Good day, Tony. Love your work. Welcome. Thank you. Gtron 212 says, I need to buy a house, bro. Need a 10xer. Well, Gtron, if you have $500,000, you can go buy a house cash. Just depends where you live. or you can put a really good down payment on a house with that amount of money. So unless you're trying to go buy in like San Francisco and buying a $10 million home, then maybe that's not that great. So okay, if you guys got questions, I can answer questions about coins or whatever it may be. But just for those of you joining now, we started the stream, trying to figure out, is this pump by Bitcoin a fake out or is it legit? It's starting to look legit, but I'm still cautiously optimistic. Reason being, 2 massive green candles on the daily chart, Bitcoin back over 70,000, and on the DXY chart, red candle forming. So we're seeing the positive signs for the market to keep moving up, but we need it to prove itself. I'm praying and hoping this DXY continues breaking, because this is good for breaking downwards, because this is good for risk assets like Bitcoin and altcoins. Guys, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Come on, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, hit the 5-star rating, the heart button, wherever you're watching and listening. Gtron212 says, I need a McMansion. Gtron, I used to think I need a mansion, but now I think more of quality of life, and that is time. Don't get me wrong. I have a nice house. I have a huge backyard and everything like that. But I want more of flexibility of time. And yes, you need money to, pay off debt and so forth, to give yourself financial freedom, to have more time. So that's how I'm looking at the rest of my life. I don't necessarily need the biggest mansion. I just want time, because I can use that time however I want. Well, I want to go on vacation. I want to just do podcasts, right? Whatever I want, I can do. Garlic Brad says, Tony, just want to say thank you for your show. You are one of the best hustlers at the crypto space, getting interviews and working hard. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Garlic Brad. I really appreciate that. And thank you. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys supporting, watching, listening. So thank you so much. Tomato Pete says, is Gary Gensler a security? Yes, he is. Well, it's funny because with all the meme coins out there, people have tokenized Gary Gensler, right? I think they they created a meme token of Gary Gensler and Elizabeth Warren and Joe Biden. I think it's called Bowden, right? All right, Bitcoin, keep moving, man. I hope this is the bounce upwards, guys. It's looking good. And the alts are starting to move as well. This is a good sign. My hope is that, like I said earlier, we can move into April with strong bullish momentum to hit higher highs, potentially go to 85 to 90K before we have another pullback. But my hope, look, if we can get to 100K, that would be awesome, but that might be a bit hard. It just depends how the markets move. So we're seeing some green across the board here because of Bitcoin's moving or movement. When this dip, and I don't know if this dip is over yet, so but I bought some Solana, just to be in full transparency. I bought some Solana because Solana, I see a lot of liquidity entering Solana, man. So I'm positioning myself. If you look at the Solana and the Ethereum charts going back to 2017, they look very similar. So I think Solana is going to do really well. I'm not a long-term Solana believer, but I can't deny how the market's moving, and it has enough adoption and things happening on it that, it's not as risky as meme coins. So let me show you guys here what's going on the top blockchains with the most developer activity, because this is great data that can help you understand what's happening in the market with different coins, and this does have an impact on price. I'm going to sort here by the most developer activity over the past 30 days. This data is refreshed over every 24 hours. So first is Chainlink. I'm hugely bullish on Chainlink, and it has the most dev activity. Cardano coming in at number 2. So we might see a move on Cardano soon, guys. Optimism at number 3. Status at number 4. Terra, bullish on HBAR. I have it in my portfolio at number 5. Polkadot, I have some DOT in my portfolio as well. Polkadot comes in at 6. Kusama comes in at 7. I don't have that in my portfolio. Number 8, Internet Protocol. Don't have that in my portfolio. Ethereum, I have in my portfolio. Of course, you guys know. Number 10, Cosmos. Atom, I don't think I have that. No, I don't have that in my portfolio, but that's a good project too. So that's what your top 10 looks like as far as most developer activity over the past 30 days. So whether it be projects launching, building, all that stuff, that's a good sign. And I am bullish on Chainlink, guys. Very bullish on Chainlink. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, guys. Links in the description. Uphold, BitGo. You got VeChain. And if you want to sign up for a Sentiment account to get all this data, to become a more informed, educated investor, get insights into what's happening in the market, whether it be meme coins or AI coins, whatever it is, Sentiment provides it, and you can get a discount using my code ThinkingCrypto. Let's see. If you guys got questions, drop them in the chat. Patrick says, what do you think about Linu? Patrick, I was talking about that. I mean, it's a meme coin. Maybe it has potential. I don't know. I don't invest in meme coins. Gerald, excuse me. Welcome. Robert Nathan says, Ondo is a coin involved in tokenization. BlackRock has a stake in Ondo. Really? Maybe I need to look into that, huh? Ondo, BlackRock. Let's see. Somebody said Ondo, the token which is trending like crazy right now. BlackRock has a stake in it. So let's see here. So the filing does not reveal what. So BlackRock, as you guys know, is tokenizing on Ethereum. They partner with Securitize. So there's a report here saying that they, obviously want to tokenize real world assets, or RWAs. Industry jargon for representing. After BlackRock's filing came out, Ondo Finance's native token Ondo jumped as much as 20% and is up 12% over the past 24 hours. I don't see anything that says they have a investment in them. I don't know why that's highlighted there. Well, unless this is like, wait, let me scroll back up. Make sure I didn't miss anything. It doesn't say that they have a stake in them. Just that Ondo is looking to, let's see. Let me just double check here. BlackRock. I don't know if you guys can point me in the right direction. I don't see anything here about Ondo and BlackRock, like as if they were correlated or invested in it. It just seems like, let's see. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I see news here. Ondo is the public blockchain protocol that tokenizes BlackRock funds. Is that what it is? Is that why it's going nuts right now? Let me see the summary here. I'm not seeing definitive items here that Ondo and BlackRock are connected. Let's see. Guys, if you want to know what's going on here, someone mentioned Ondo Finance. Its price is going up. It's the #1 trending coin right now by social media mentions. And some folks are saying BlackRock has a stake, but I'm not seeing definitive news here. I'm seeing like, oh, the price is up and it also does this and that, but not that BlackRock has a stake in Ondo, or definitive news. It's focused on tokenization, okay, and BlackRock is doing tokenization, but what's the connection? Yeah, see, like I'm not seeing. This seems strange. All right, this is something I need to keep researching because I am not seeing definitive news here. This just seems like we're going to throw Ondo into the news because it's also doing tokenization. But there's no definitive answers here saying BlackRock is using Ondo. And I'm not seeing definitive news here. I know like BlackRock is going to use Ethereum via securitized, right? Look at the headline here from the Wall Street Journal even. So I don't see anything about Ondo. So yeah, I'll keep looking at that though, because something's happening here. I see a lot of Linu people spam in the chat here. Meme coin pumpers. I don't invest in meme coin, guys, but if you do, then more power to you. But yeah, guys, we started the stream. Is this pump legit or not? And it looks like it is so far, but I'm still cautiously optimistic. Bitcoin over 70K, as mentioned, looking good. DXY, red candle on the day. That's good. So we'll see where these things go. We're going to wrap up the stream at 1 p.m., guys, but I can answer questions if you have them in the chat. Let's see. Mike B says, do you think XRP will be a stable coin? Mike, I don't know. Right now, XRP is just an asset, just like the other crypto tokens. We'll see if it evolves or something happens over time. Let's see. Yeah, Patrick. Okay, yeah, we know Lino. You guys are Render. Okay, Sydney Ashford says Render any good? Yeah, Sydney. So Render and Fetch.ai were the two big AI bets I took in December 2022 into January 2023, and they're up significantly, guys. So obviously, I'm not gonna say go buy Render or invest in it, right? Not financial advice. It's worked out well for me because I bought the lows, but right now, it's pumping very strong, and just be careful. I would say, but this is one of the top performing AI tokens. I'm a believer in the project as well as Fetch.ai. So AI crypto coins are going to have do really well in this market cycle, and I believe AI is a strong narrative. Mike B says, I liked your last interview. Thanks, Mike. Mike is referencing the interview with Rick Edelman. I don't know how many of you know Rick Edelman. Rick Edelman is a Wall Street legend. You've probably seen him on CNBC and TV. He's worked with registered investment advisors before crypto, right? In investing and so forth. Now he's been educating them about crypto, and we know the Bitcoin ETFs is being brought to those RIAs to give to their clients. So be sure to check out that interview with Rick. It's a good one, and he's one of the Wall Street legends out there, guys. Steven says, missed the live, working hard for the dollar to DCA. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, no problem, Steven. Great to have you. Remember, don't invest more than you're not willing to lose. Obviously, we're talking about investments here, whether you're investing in stock, real estate, and so forth, right? Don't put your life savings. Just be smart. I have my regular TradFi investment brokerage accounts and so forth. I have my savings in my bank account, checking and savings. And then I have my crypto holdings, right? So you want to be smart. Don't put all your life savings in and you get wrecked and you're in problems. So, and remember, something I've learned, even if it's your first time entering the crypto market, you don't have to make $1 million. You just have to make a really good return, right? That could be tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, or maybe you get lucky. You can walk away with millions in profits, but just have perspective. Don't FOMO, guys. And I've had to learn a lot of these things through multiple cycles because I got in 2016. Rajesh Raha says, hi, Tony. Please check Watcher Guru. UK is bullish on Bitcoin and ETH. Please give your opinion. Watcher Guru. Let's see here. What's going on with Watcher Guru? What are they reporting? Amazing. London Stock Exchange to launch Bitcoin and Ethereum exchange traded notes. Bullish. Amazing. Thank you, Roger, for highlighting that news. And I guess maybe this is part of why Bitcoin is going nuts right now, right? We started the stream, it was over 69. Now it's over $70,000. DXY red on the daily, Bitcoin green on the daily. So good news. This could be some news that is just helping the price to move, but bullish news, man. This is great. We got to retweet this one. We are still getting started in this bull market, guys. I would say we are in phase 2. We still have a phase 3 to go in that final leg to the blow up top. Chaos. Thank you, Chaos. Theorex. Yeah. Jim Carlson says, Tony, do you think the market will sell off tomorrow? Jim, it's possible. This is why I'm cautiously optimistic. I want to see this thing go past 74,000 before I can say, hey, it bounced and it's reversing and going up, right? Because at any point, I've seen this market fake us out many times. And that's where experience is a great teacher, right? Because it could easily go back down before going back up, or it just keeps going up. So I know people want definitive answers. They want certainty, but I don't have a crystal ball. No one has a crystal ball. We're just looking at the different scenarios. And that's how you have to look at it as an investor. You're looking at different scenarios, forming a thesis and looking at which one has the highest probability of playing out. Is it the bearish scenario or is it the bullish scenario? And sometimes, you have to wait for the market to show you where it's going, because it's not even the best chart analysts, technical analysts will tell you that. Like sometimes you just have to wait and see what is the confirmation. Is it going to go up, go down, right? And then you can build or update your thesis from there. So this is not like playing the lottery and here's the numbers and so forth. It's human psychology playing out with charts, so and different variables and factors. So we'll see what happens. My hope, Bitcoin keeps going up. I want 100K by the halving. It may not be possible, but I would love that. That would be amazing. So great news here coming out of London, that they're going to launch Bitcoin and Ethereum traded notes. So game theory is playing out. There's also reports that Hong Kong wants to launch a Bitcoin ETF. So spot ETFs are going to be launched across the globe, folks. Across the globe. It's happening. Let's see if there's any other trending news here from folks. I think, let's see. By the end of 2025, okay, some of these price predictions are crazy. Plan B put out a new price prediction model here, it looks like. I'll have to go watch that. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up in a minute because it's going to be about near an hour. Let's see what the chat is saying here. Lawrence Bronson says, hey all, cheers to London StockX. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, please. Hit the subscribe. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, Uphold, BitGo, VeChain. Links will be in the description. Also check out Santiment if you want to get great data. You can get a discount if you want to get a premium account. Tons of data in here. I'm in here every day learning. And I'm going to have the folks from Santiment come on the podcast as well to do segments. So like talk about meme coins, talk about AI coins and what's happening. So I'm going to try to bring you guys as much great information and data as possible. Because education is important, right? Knowledge is power. And the more you can become an informed investor, better decisions you can make. It increases your likelihood of making a real nice return versus buying tops and selling on the way down. You want to be doing the reverse, right? Get out of herd mentality, buy the bottoms, sell the tops, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. XRP Plumbing says, do this more often, Tony. This is nice. Peace and love to you and your family and all the brothers and sisters out there. Absolutely, XRP Plumbing. Thank you so much. Wishing you all, guys, great profits and returns in this market cycle. Remember, be patient. Look at the charts. Look at the fundamentals. Check your emotions at the door and write down your plan. What is your plan? What price points are you taking your profits at, right? And because when this thing starts ripping again, it's easy to fall into the trap of it's going to keep going higher forever. It doesn't keep going higher forever. There's going to be a point at where we're going to blow off top the bull market, and then we're going to head back to the bear market. Remember, the bear will return eventually. So be ready for that. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Check out the sponsors. Thank you so much. Talk to you all later.